Hello everyone and welcome back to Madridista Notes channel. There have been some really interesting rumors, interesting news going on throughout the whole day today. Earlier during the day, there was some really surprising news about Carlo Ancelotti, according to Brazilian journalist Bruno Andrade. He gave a breaking news kind of stuff. Brazil wants to hire Carlo Ancelotti, who is open to listening to their offer. So it came out of nowhere. We already know that the Brazilian coach Tite has already stepped down from the Brazilian national team, the job, and the currently the Brazilian coaching job is vacant. And according to the Brazilian outlet UOL Esporte, Brazil interested in hiring Carlo Ancelotti. So it was confirmed by Bruno Andrade, who works, I'm guessing, for UOL Esporte, and it the in the UOL Esporte outlet, they even went a bit step more and clarified what's the situation, that Ancelotti has informed Brazil he would be open to accept their offer in June 2023 and intends to end season with Real Madrid. So they have said that they have um, I'm guessing they got their information from their sources, but I'm not really sure if their sources are to be 100% trustable, because I haven't really seen any kind of hints that Carlo Ancelotti wants to leave Real Madrid so soon. I was thinking that maybe after 3 seasons he will leave, because we don't really have a ready-made replacement right now. Maybe Raúl, and there is of course Zinedine Zidane is of course right now not working, and we even got some rumors, according to Le Parisien, that after the good performance of the French national team in this World Cup, the French affair will continue with Deschamps till 2024. So there was this news too. So if Carlo Ancelotti really leaves Real Madrid after the season ends, then I would say that Zinedine Zidane, of course, he would be my first, and yeah, he would be my first choice, and we will have to see if Zinedine Zidane would be interested in coming back, because when he left the second time, he wasn't really impressed with our board, and he felt that when we weren't getting the results during the first half of the season, he was being targeted by the media, and the club was leaking stuff from within to put pressure on him, and he was really upset about it, and he wasn't getting the kind of control that he would have been given. He was promised, I'm thinking maybe in signings and stuff. So he wasn't really happy with how the club was approaching, how with the management, how they were dealing with some stuff, and so he might not be eager to come back for the third term. But if he is, as he is available, and if he wants to come back, we definitely should bring him back if Carlo Ancelotti indeed accepts Brazil's offer and leaves at the end of the season. But still, we got more news coming out from Mario Cortegana, Spanish journalist, and he has said that Ancelotti is very happy in Madrid. His desire and intention now is to complete his contract with the club, and so there you have it. Mario Cortagana has definitely got in touch with Ancelotti's camp, and he has got that. reply from them. But this is a really standard reply that he is happy and his intention now is to complete contract with the club. But I'm sure if he wants to go and like take Brazil as the last job of his before he retires from this management job. Real Madrid won't stand in his way. Real Madrid does never stands in players or coaches' way when they want to leave. Real Madrid will definitely negotiate with Brazil and Ancelotti and let him go by the end of at the end of the season if he wants to go and try his trade in the international management. So I wouldn't say yes, I wouldn't say no. I would say let's wait and see. It can happen, and if it happens, of course, my first choice is definitely Zidane. Some people are saying that maybe Thomas Tuchel, Raul, Xavi Alonso. Those are the names that people are saying, but the majority of the fan base is still certain that yeah, if Zidane is interested, we should definitely bring him back, and that should be the case. I think like the meme of Cristiano. Um, I will love it, and I think I deserve. So yeah, if Zinedine Zidane comes back for next season, oh, that would be great. He is my favorite coach for Real Madrid. Whenever he is the coach of Real Madrid, you never feel any kind of stress. I never feel any kind of stress going into big games because I know Real Madrid will give it their all. They won't at least make us ashamed, like how the team plays, or they won't surrender. Sometimes under previous managers, we got beaten by huge margins, but after Zidane became our manager, those kind of results against Barcelona or really is nowhere to be seen. And in El Clasicos, we have the upper hand. So he is one of my favorite managers of all time, and I think he is one of the best managers of all time. He just knows how to manage the players. He just knows how to manage the big egos, and you have no idea what kind of tactics, what kind of team he is going to come out with in the big matches. So he keeps the opponent managers, coaches guessing till the last moment. So that really helps. It helped us during the tripit and uh, during La Liga before he came La Liga. If we used to surrender La Liga really early in the season, but the times he has been our coach, he has of course won two La Ligas, and the other times he couldn't win only once. We have surrendered it early, and it was really a weird season, but we still won the Champions League. And the other time we pushed the Atletico till the last match day, and another season when he just joined, we pushed Barcelona till the last match day. So he has a great track record in league run. He has a great track record in Champions League. The only thing that Zinedine Zidane hasn't won with Real Madrid is Copa del Rey, and I would happily sacrifice Copa del Rey if we win one of the two big titles every season. I don't really care about that. There are some other interesting news going on. According to Fabrizio Romano, Real Madrid are interested in Enzo Fernandez, and there are some other reports that Real Madrid are interested in, of course, Jude Bellingham, but Real Madrid will not overpay and they will not go above the valuation that Real Madrid has for Jude Bellingham. And according to major outlets, according to the reports, Jude Bellingham is interested in going to Liverpool or at the very least to the Premier League, and Real Madrid looks to be the not to be the front runners unless there is some late twist. I think According whatever reports are we are getting, he is going to Premier League, either Liverpool or Manchester City. It could be anything. And one of the backup options that Real Madrid has, and we have been hearing that it's Enzo Fernandez. And the other option I would like to Real Madrid to explore is Nico Barella from Inter Milan. That's it. But as Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that the Real Madrid are interested in Enzo Fernandez. That's a good sign that we are not really putting all our basket in the Jude Bellingham basket. So that's good news. There are some other reports that Real Madrid are interested in promoting some Castilla players to the first team and looking to bolster the left back position. Real Madrid are doubtful about Ferland Mendy. Maybe Real Madrid doesn't want to offer a new contract and wants to cash out. And we have been interested in bringing Fran Garcia back. We were There were talks in the summer transfer window, but because of some other um, deals that couldn't go through, we didn't bring back Fran Garcia. And the other option is Miguel Gutierrez, whom we sold to Girona. And on the right side, there are reports about Malo Gusto from Leo, and there are some reports that we might make the loan deal, that we have an option to buy Vinicius Tobias from Shakhtar Donetsk. We are going to make that deal permanent and promote him to the first team. That can happen. There are some news about reports about Real Madrid being interested in Josko Gvardiol, who is a Croatian who is playing in the World Cup for Croatia, who is a really talented defender. I would say Josko Gvardiol, Konate, Ibrahim Konate from Liverpool, of course, who is also French, and William Saliba, another French defender. These are the defenders we should keep an eye on, and we know that Liverpool isn't going to sell Konate. He is the I think the deputy to maybe Van Dijk. He will take over from Van Dijk, but Saliba and Gavardio both are achievable targets. So if Real Madrid are in need of a center half, as we have some reports that Nacho's contract talks are on hold, and we if we let Nacho and Vallejo go in the summer, and there we might want to explore the market, even though we have three first team center halves right now in Militao, Alaba, and of course Rudiger. But you don't want to really miss out on a talent like Gavardiol. So if we are going to go for him, I would like to think he would be initially be the backup. But if he performs up to the expectation, he would earn his spot in the starting 11, because none of the starting 11 spots I would say are guaranteed right now. Alaba sometimes moves to the left back position. Militao, yeah, I would say I wouldn't be unhappy with it. There are reports about we are looking for forward signing next season too, but the forward market is so weird right now that the kind of players people talk about, like Gakpo, Gonzalo Ramos, and Atletico, are not going to sell Joao Felix to us. Joao Felix is on the market, and Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea, everyone is looking at him. There is Harry Kane, but Real Madrid won't go for such an aging English player, and I don't feel like we should really go for him anyway. So that one is like Black Orchid signing, that one of the guys I follow in Twitter says like Real Madrid are looking for their Black Orchid after missing out on Mbappe. Maybe in when 2024 Enric comes to Spain and starts being incorporated into the first team of Real Madrid, Maybe we will wait for that, or maybe we will just look for a really short-term option. The best short-term option, I would really love it if we just bring in Cristiano on a 18-month contract, and I think he would be happy to sit on the bench and come as an impact sub, or sometimes when Benzema needs a little bit of rest and stuff like that, we can bring him on, stuff like that. Because Cristiano, I think he has realized that he cannot be the starting 11 player for the biggest clubs in the world anymore. I think his body and the kind of he's 38 years old. It's no shame to just acknowledge that he will slowly have to just take a little bit of step back. And if he wants to still continue until the, I think he will want to continue until the Euros, he will have to be content with, if you want to come to clubs like Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, uh, of that kind of caliber, I think maybe he will have to be content with not being a guaranteed starting 11 player. It doesn't mean that he will always be on the bench, but it means that he won't be starting every single match during the season. So if he would be happy with it, if he would agree with it, I would think that would be the best short-term solution for Real Madrid and for Cristiano Ronaldo too. I really think so. And that's it for today, folks. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, kindly like, subscribe, and comment. Have a really good day. And let's see, the World Cup semifinals are upon us from tomorrow. Hopefully, we have some tremendous matches, and hopefully, we get to see a really great World Cup final. And I don't want to really watch Argentina in the final, so that doesn't happen. Hopefully, have a great day. See you next time.